Hello, hello, my friends. Another dedicated candle review for you today. We're going to be talking about Kringle Candle Reserve Japanese Maple. Full disclosure, this candle was sent to me in PR from Kringle Candle. I do want to thank them for sending me this candle in consideration. However, if you've been with my channel any length of time, you guys know that I always strive to give you guys my honest thoughts. I don't always give a positive review for candles that have been sent to me in PR. I always strive to remain very unbiased and level-headed, I would say, in my reviews. And I think that this review is going to prove that point for you. So a little bit of a spoiler alert, the direction that this review might be going. So we have this beautiful aesthetic, which truthfully, you guys, this is so stunning for the fall season. We've got this beautiful, leaf here with these vibrant colors. We've got the background of this black vessel. This is one of their standard 2-wick, 100% soy wax candles with the kind of translucent black vessel. This is kind of standard for the Reserve lineup. This is kind of one of the elements that sets it apart from their standard 2-wick tumblers. The pour date of this specific candle that I am reviewing is August 20th, 2024. We have top notes listed as fir, citrus, mid notes of patchouli and wood, base notes of moss and amber. So I know that a lot of people were really intrigued by this fragrance, and I was one of those people. Now, honestly, when I saw the fragrance notes on this, I thought, okay, that looks interesting, but probably not a fragrance a fragrance profile that I would have looked at and said, give me that. I have to have it for the fall season. So when I got this candle in on first sniffs, on cold sniffs, I was like, I like it, but I just kind of felt meh about it, I guess. Definitely on cold sniff, what I do pick up are those mid notes of patchouli and wood. Now the patchouli note in here is a very nice patchouli. It's not overly perfumey to my nose. It is a little bit kind of that like hippie patchouli. It's a little bit more natural, I should say, in its elements. You've got a little bit of that amber in there and maybe a little bit of greenery from the moss note, but I did detect the top notes of fir and citrus. Now the fir and citrus in here can be a little bit misleading because I think some people sometimes see a tree note mixed with citrus, and we may want to think more of like a holiday scent, but that's not what I'm smelling at all. It is just a very nice outdoor type of fragrance, slightly perfumey because of that amber and the patchouli notes in there. But it was pleasant. It was, again, another unique fragrance. It's not overly astringent to the nose, but it was honestly just a fragrance that I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and give this a try and burn it. I could see that I might like this one, but I wasn't necessarily gaga in love with it. And here's the thing, you guys, I'm really glad that it wasn't a fragrance that I was super in love with, because we've got to talk about the performance of this candle. So I will go ahead and turn it for you guys. You can see, I'm halfway through the burn on this candle now. This one's been burning for a good solid 3 hours right now. I typically like to pair this candle with the Mid-Autumn Moss fragrance. So I have been burning those together over the last 3 hours. And here's the thing, you guys, I have been burning this in my bedroom. I have burned it out in my open concept. I have burned it in one of my children's bedrooms, which is a little bit smaller. Y'all, I'm joining the echoes of some of my fellow reviewers. I don't know what happened with this fragrance. I cannot smell it upon burn. I would give this maybe a 1 in strength and throw. And the only reason I'm going to give it a 1 is that when I walked by it in my closed concept bedroom today, I briefly got a little whiff of it and then it was gone. And that means, you guys, that I was walking by it about maybe 2.5 feet away. That was the only way that I could smell it. It does not fill up a room, and that has been the experience I've had with it consistently from the beginning. Sometimes with Kringle candles, I give them a little bit of grace, especially on like the first 2 burns. Truthfully, most of my candles, I give them a little bit of grace on the first 2 burns because sometimes it takes those in order for the fragrance oils to kind of blend and really come to life. but this one has just consistently from the outset really struggled to perform. It's a great candle, I guess, if you need one for maybe some extra light, if your power is out or whatnot, but the performance is extremely disappointing on this one. I personally feel like Kringle should probably pull this one from the shelves because it is just not at all what I have come to expect from Kringle. I feel like something went awry maybe in the lab when they were pouring this, just simply because I'm not the only ambassador who has said that this fragrance is not performing for them. So, and what I'm hearing from a couple of other people in the Kringle Facebook group, they have been experiencing the same thing. So I don't know if it's a batch variation. Like I said, this candle was just poured, gosh, not even 2 months ago. So I don't know if they had separate batches, but this one to me seems like there's just something missing, that it's not able to fully produce the way that it should be. So with all of that being said, unfortunately, I cannot recommend this candle. I actually would implore Kringle, like I said, to pull this one from the shelves because I definitely don't believe that it's worth $34. And truthfully, you guys, I'm so disappointed in the fragrance performance of it that I don't even see myself like passing this one along to any friends or to, you know, thrift store or anything like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it. I had talked about this last year, but my younger children at their school, they have an annual project that they do around this time every year, probably within the next month, where they partner with our local farmers market, and they have kind of like a little bit of like an entrepreneur project. And my son likes to create fire starters from some pine cones, and typically, you know, we'll pour some wax on them to kind of get them going. And I see myself probably setting this candle aside so that way I can go ahead and use the wax for some fire starters for his little project. But yeah, you guys, this one unfortunately just does not do so well. So I did mention this in my mid-autumn moss review that this week is going to be a little bit Kringle heavy for all of you guys in terms of reviews. So, you know, I would say if you're still interested in this candle, well, good luck to you. I do have a discount code, but honestly, you guys, I don't even feel right promoting that right now because it's just not a candle that I can get behind. Unfortunately, this one is a big, huge womp womp. However, there have been some other hits from this reserve lineup, so always keep that in mind. So please hit thumbs up if you found this video helpful. I hope I saved you guys some money on this one. Feel free to chime in down below if you have purchased this candle. Have you had a different experience? Have you had a good experience with it? Because so far, all of the reviews I have seen have been very, very similar to what my experience has been with this candle. So if you're experiencing something different, please feel free to chime in with that. But yeah, you guys, this one is a big, huge disappointment for me. Please stay tuned for more candle reviews, as well as I will be having a big collective candle haul for you guys coming up probably within, I would say, the next week and a half, as well as my candle chat, empties, all sorts of fun stuff. So if you want to stay tuned for more candle content, please make sure you hit that subscribe button before you get on out of here. I do want to say thank you so very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.